Alright.
Now I get to place my dude.
I just have to make one small tweak. Give me half a second.
Sure,
Alright,
Jesse's gonna tweak the robots. I'm gonna place my dude. So I got a L000. The LO, if you will.
Are we fighting over this piece?
I will rotate. I'll put
I
you
don't
there.
want pieces.
I have the Gel 400.
Stop it. Stop it.
Who I'm gonna stick. I don't know. There seems pretty good. The Arlie 300. Who can go? Here seems good. The SSM 100. Who can hang out over here? And the Salve 100. Who I will place right there. Alright.
What about Robot
So, yeah, robotstrategygame.com is in fact located in the bottom of our stream now, which is pretty awesome.
So Sarah is the only one who did not point her robots facing towards the center of the board.
Oh, was I supposed to do that?
Nah.
Nah.
We never specified.
Oh, well, they're right side up to me, so I like them the way they are.
So
my guys don't know what they're doing. Hey, don't touch my robots.
No, I'm
call shenanigans.
I'm from the year 1997. Will that URL work without the www in it? How will we know if it goes to the World Wide Web or not? If it doesn't have www.
Let's stop touching my robots and let's play some Aegis.
Is that a lawsuitable offense?
Touching my robots?
I don't think so.
Yeah, look, they're all weird.
You don't actually have to
Fix
test the URL.
I proved it out for you. You didn't believe me?
Alright.
We have a confirmation that robotstrategygame.com works without the www.
Alright.
As it turns out,
so
we've moved beyond the World Wide Web.
Gamoond.
So Gamoon takes turn 1.
Gets to go first. Let's zoom in.
So I have 18 starting energy, and I figure that out by counting up the green pips in the top right corner of my robot.
You can see here.
Move a guy into range of my snow,
2,
I might target it.
4, and 5.
Give it an accuracy buff.
You have these handy energy trackers here to keep track of the energy your robots produce.
Let's see.
And then 1 point moved on the hex board will use an energy point to move. And the robot's max range is indicated on the card. In the GMD 100's case, it's the big giant 3 at the top of the card.
2, 3. I'll move the GMD 100 over 3.
3 spaces cost 3 energy. What an intuitive mechanic.
We have 5 viewers.
Hello!
On another topic.
And the Aegis is an Aegis combining robot strategy game. Every viewer that we get costs 1 energy, and every dice we roll costs 1 energy. Oh man, can we do Twitch plays Aegis? Where we tie the viewers into energy costs?
That'd be interesting. I
Let's do
think
it.
we need some more viewers.
This is like a hard mechanic.
That's gonna be the future.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's not.
We're game designers. We got this.
The Ica moves.
2, 3.
The Ica is kind of an interesting robot because it's all about positioning as
It
opposed
moves,
to...
and then it moves other people.
But it doesn't do damage.
It does not do damage.
It's specifically for moving around these giant waddly turtles that Kettle calls robots.
Oops. That are the GMD and the Get, for
Just
example.
combine until they get some kill Breeze.
Level 3 combining, turn 1, go!
Dude, I'll combine the Ion 5000, then you can punch each other faster.
Seems faster punching.
And I'll give one of you an accuracy buff.
Oh man, this sounds like a good idea. This is what's happening.
We're gonna have like Big O versus Big Fow.
Alright.
Oh wait, both of our punches have force on it, so we'll just go like sliding away from the other.
It's the perfect giant robot battle.
Yeah, if one of us punches the other, I won't be able to run back up to you.
Alright.
Okay,
so Gamoon has moved, so now we go over here
oh my God, it's my turn.
to Rios,
It is yours.
who has that energy burn.
All right.
So I can hopefully deter Breeze from coming near me by putting the Ica there, so I can just gently sweep his robot towards Jesse or someone else than me.
Thank you for telling me that.
The strats
because
are real.
I totally didn't notice that your Ica was there, but that will not stop me from moving my arc 6 spaces
in the same direction. Right into the Ica.
So A-types tend to have pretty far movement.
4.
They move fast, close that gap
5.
fast.
I'm not going to move quite in the line of sight of being shot at.
So
even though I think Gamoon can shoot me, but
Gamoon can always shoot.
Gamoon can always shoot me. But anyway, I move 5.
You specifically, not anyone else, just you.
I move 5, and that costs me 5 energy. And that's my guy. My A guy is named Arc 100. He has a sword on his face.
He does.
He is the most sort of vanilla A robot that we have, and he moves very far, and he deals lots of damage at very low cost.
Are you cloaking your Ipple? These are relevant things.
I am going to cloak my Ipple, in fact.
What is cloaking?
So I'll pay 4 energy, and that means I can move 6 with my Ipple instead of 4 in this. But I can't attack or be attacked. It's a very I-type ability.
That only lasts for a turn.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We have some support for Twitch Plays Aegis in the chat, which I
Hey,
think
you
is
know,
relevant.
Twitch Plays Aegis, baby.
If you line up your Ipple and another robot in a hexagonal line, I can give both of them an accuracy.
This is
Even while it's close.
The politics.
You know, if you line up your Ipple and another robot in a hexagonal line, I can shoot your other robot into the Ipple.
I'm going
That
to.
doesn't seem as good for him.
I'm going to
For
move
him?
my Gel
Yeah.
100 3 spaces
the
towards
Gel?
Jesse, and that's how that's going to work for the next few turns. Because I'm just going to get him closer and closer to Jesse's place and hope that he keeps his dudes bunched up.
That's
Because my
obnoxious.
Gel 100 has a 3 splash radius on his bombs, and that's how this game is going to go.
That's just inconsiderate, if we're being honest.
1, 2,
Moving up the Ion
1, 2,
121.
3, 4 on this Ion, Big Mr. McPunchy Lightning, which is his official name. And then we got my other Ion, aka Ion the Beta, which sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Ion the Beta. So he's gonna move 2 space after. I'm gonna use that's all my energy. So I'm dividing my forces very unintelligently
Yes, I
towards
was
2
gonna
different
say, Kettle is keeping his forces more centralized.
To be fair,
and Breeze
my
is,
forces can't really move away
This
from
is
one
true.
another too quickly.
but Breeze's forces are fairly divided.
I'd like to say I'm more spread out than I was in my start zone.
There have been many
This is
instances
true.
in history where tackling 2 forces at once has come up to victory.
Can you name a single one?
This Aegis game,
This
obviously,
isn't history yet.
it
This is
will
the present.
be.
You're gonna be history, that's for sure.
Whoa!
Oh!
I'm
All right.
fighting words.
So, I just took a look at
Fisticuffs.
Breeze's Gel 100, and a very important thing that I was able to note from looking at it is that
I'm amazing.
it does not have arcing. So it's going to take a while for it to actually be able to get near me.
You're
So I
gonna
don't mind
forget-
getting near the wall.
You're gonna forget that it's there, and it's gonna be great.
So I'm going to start by moving
Not if you
my
keep bringing
Snow
it out.
400 its max movement of 2, so that I can line up some shots for the future turns.
S-types tend to move very slowly, and their integrity is very low, so they
Then-
are truly support hanging out on the back lines.
You can also
But
turn.
they often have pretty good range.
They do have very good range. This is true.
So I want to make a new format for Aegis right now, where you know how, hey, Kelly, you know how all of the robots on your team have fairly low accuracy, correct? Because all of their attacks do lots of damage.
I don't know, the ad punches people pretty consistently.
A little bit. But he's also hard to get close to guys. So what if we make Aegis into a drinking game, where you'd use all of the most inaccurate robots, so it's almost like your robots are drunk, and then you take a shot for every success.
Does
For
the...
every success. So when I land shots, I have to take shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
land, that's how that's called.
No, when you land shots, your opponent has to take shots.
You literally land shots.
Can
is
the
thing.
Sen play?
Breeze,
Seems
I
like
noticed
a lot of
one
effort.
small issue with this plan.
I don't drink.
There we go.
So we have
Those
we've
are the
already
secret
found the problem.
stats.
I should also note that this is like the.
Go
I'm
400.
gonna do some Twittering
Go
while we're on
400s.
here.
I'd
Moving
just
the
like to
full
say
3.
we have a new rank 5 idea in the chat. Exodia, the forbidden one.
It's gonna happen.
More like Arc Zodia, the forbidden one.
There you go, Arc Zodia.
So-
Oh.
No,
It could also be an
Excel
EX.
Zodia.
It could be an EXS.
Ex- Zodia.
It's,
no,
it's
EXZ.
Atwell's rank 5.
EXE.
Exodia.
Exodia.
No, it's Atwell's rank 5, the Excel Zodia.
So we're all talking over Jesse's turn because
Yeah.
Jesse's robots are basically all of his robots
Excuse
can move
me.
and shoot.
I have some very important plays to make this turn.
Yeah, his
Thank you
robots
very
want to
much.
run in and shoot.
I'm gonna take a.
Shoot the dudes.
It's important to note that we have a very special guest with us today, and that is Soundwave from Transformers. Please
All right.
turn Soundwave towards my
So-
camera.
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to confirm for myself one more time that I have no risk of arcing attacks coming at me from the bottom side of the map. And knowing that, I am now going to combine my Ender 100 with the Axis 100 in order to create the Ender 1000. And that's going to cost me 5 energy, but that's fine because I've already acted with all of my robots. And I am now going to have the Ender 1000 as soon as I flip over my...
And just to note, these hex tiles are not set to stackable, so if someone accidentally rolls a dice into the stack you got going there.
Good to know.
Don't worry, we're going to fix that.
Twitch.tv/Zephyr Workshop, correct?
So how exactly did you combine?
So I combined by having both of my guys next to each other on the board. Then I paid the energy cost of my combined robot's production, which was 5. And that allowed me to combine into this robot. He can't act this turn, but when he comes in, I can blitz, which allows me to move in a straight line up to his movement value of 7. So I'm going to do exactly that.
He's going to go flying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I did just tweet a picture of Soundwave on our Twitter, and retweets for Soundwave hashtag.
Alright, now it is Sarah's turn.
But yeah, so it's actually it's interesting to note that in a game where there's 20 robots on the board, Jesse did just decide to ditch one of his functional robots to combine on turn 1. And we're gonna see how that works. We're gonna see how that goes for him.
Do you want to know why I did that?
Because it's a flying high damage robot right next to
where it is on the board.
2.
Where is it?
3, 4.
Oh.
You can't shoot at me, but I can hop right over that wall.
It should be noted that Jesse is a better tactician than I.
Move my gel.
That should be noted. Note that.
Do 1, 2, 3 for the gel.
It should be noted that I'm very tempted to just devour Breeze's arc next turn.
And then I can give you an accuracy.
We got my Arlie here. I'm gonna move him up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As you see, the slowly advancing Moon King is like a
1, 2,
10-fold
3,
monster
4.
waiting to just drag you in.
Viral power.
I got the salve and the SSM. Let's move the SSM.
Use the ICA to move the arc
We'll
closer to your
do
team.
2.
Yeah, spiral power and drills, exactly.
And 2.
Use the ICA.
And then the salve. My salve here has double move, so I can actually move it twice, which is pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You could.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I've moved my guys, so now we're back to Kettle. And now robots can start punching each other.
Woo.
So here's the battlefield after the first turn. Everyone's kind of advancing towards the middle, more or less.
I am back to 18 energy.
I'm advancing toward the side, let it be known.
And I'm going to attempt to punish Breeze for his hubris.
Are you sure?
Positive. I'll move the ICA up 1, so that is within line of sight of the arc.
So there's...
And then the ICA is going to attempt to use its ability on the arc.
I'm so excited for this to work and every other action to fail, because it's going to be the best.
Probably, yeah. Because...
Yeah.
RNGesus, yeah.
That's
ready?
So here we go. 3 dice.
You got
we
nothing,
roll.
Son.
Oh!
Wow, wow.
Look at all those 2s and 1s. 2s
Wow.
and 2s and 1s.
Well, that means the rest of
fine.
your attacks will
Problem.
succeed, right? Because the first one didn't work. That's how that works.
What are you attacking me with?
The ICA.
Your arc.
I was trying to move the arc.
Knock that off.
So this ICA here was trying to move the arc. Alright, so he did a thing.
Moon up 2.
The moon's kind of hanging out over by me, which is bad because he will murder my flying guys pretty hard, of which I only have 1, but
Who has evade?
it does have
Most
evade.
important
That's
one.
true,
1, 2,
which she is not. Here, the ab moved up.
Oh, right, playing as Poppet. Why didn't I swap to the SAR?
Correct.
1, and...
Oh, the Get's moving back next to the SSM.
And I'm going to
there
spend my
some
remaining
combining?
7 to combine
Are you serious?
Combining
into the
the
SSM combine.
SSM 3000.
Oh, so I have 1 energy left, yeah.
But nothing to do with it, unless you can retaliate with your boom.
I will purposely go and fight Gamoon just so he retaliates.
I don't know if you have the range.
Don't doubt
So
me.
there's
He's on the other side of the board.
You don't know what I can do.
I do, actually.
The
Are you saying
SSM's
that you might
being
have
placed.
put numbers on some of these robots?
Are you saying that we might have, made the game? Yeah, actually.
So the SSM has
What
been
game are we
placed.
playing?
Tabletop Simulator.